happy video journal. Um, Hopefully next week or two I'm going to buy a new webcam that clips properly on my laptop and isn't blurry and doesn't hum. Pure genius, huh? Getting the product that actually works. So, I want to thank you guys for, expressing your sympathy and concern for me the past couple of days. I'm cool. It's alright. It was definitely a kick in the crotch to find out, that somebody you care about suffered such a loss. But, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to make him feel better once he comes back to work. But all I can do is be a friend. So, yeah. I'll go into my little Q&A thing now, because I don't want to bore you like I did the last one. Meat Pie Boy actually offered up a suggestion that was fairly interesting. I think I'll do this to start. He asked for a story from when Tiny was tiny, and something that I always I remember it happening, but I like, hearing my mom and dad talk about it too. I always thought it was pretty neat. When I was about 4, about 4, I had started to pester my mom and dad for, a baby brother or a baby sister. And at the time I had no idea what, fertility was or any of that nonsense. I just thought, you go to a store and you buy one. I didn't understand that, sex had to happen, and I didn't clearly understand that there was a process involved at all. It was just, I thought, just have love. So I was pestering my mom and pestering my dad. I want a baby, I want a baby, I want a baby. So then I thought, well, after my mom and dad said no, we have to make one. I started to think, well, making a cake, or I plant something and it grows. I couldn't wrap my tiny brain around it. I suppose, my parents didn't really know how to explain all that to somebody who was 4, and I just kept asking and asking and asking. came from Grayness. Grayness writes some pretty interesting journals, so if you guys ever get a chance, wander by his stuff. He's a very intelligent person. Good reads. My buddy Sia asked me, how did I get into Hello Kitty? I've been into Hello Kitty since I was a little girl, and kind of in a nostalgic sort of fashion, a few years ago, I started seeing more and more Hello Kitty stuff everywhere. I was like, oh, I had this when I was a kid, and I need this. And now it's, you know, I have Hello Kitty apron, bikini, anything. I can say anything. That's a lot. But a lot of Hello Kitty stuff. Part 2 of his question was if a certain white boy out in California could use a little Hello Kitty stuff in his apartment. My only answer to that is I have a Hello Kitty toothbrush. I'm just saying. That's really frankly. Oh, but everybody could use a little Hello Kitty in their apartment. Come on. So yeah, that's that. They're my questions for now. You guys are more than welcome to, you know, keep adding shit, and I'll keep doing this. But yeah, I got a box of wine waiting for me, and I should get going because I feel like this is, again, not terribly interesting. But for serious, I really want to thank everybody for, you know, taking care of me the past couple days, and everyone's checked in with periodic emails to make sure I'm okay, and it's nice, it means a lot. And hopefully I will